Hi guys, welcome back to my next video. Again, I feel like I'm always saying this at the start of my videos. Sorry for the wait, but just work got in the way. But we're back with another video. So this video is going to be about how discipline can change your life. This is something that I've been trying to get more discipline in my life with my routine, just changing my routine, limiting myself from things that weren't adding any positivity to my life. So like social media time, going to the gym more, and it has really made a difference in my mood, how I'm feeling day to day, and my productivity in general. So I just thought I would do a video sharing some things that I have learned and that might be able to help other people. So discipline can be in many different forms, one of those being your health. So having discipline in your health can really it can have a lot of benefits, both mentally and physically. So this is exercising. So even just 20 minutes a day, set yourself, or even just 10-minute walk, just doing that day to day. One, you will also start to feel the difference in your body, and two, exercising is so good for the mind. Even just going for a walk, you will feel so much more refreshed after it. Eating well. So I used to be someone who I would eat a lot of rubbish. I didn't think about what was going into my body. I was having skin issues, bloating a lot, really low moods, and it was only when I started eating better, my skin instantly improved, my bloating stopped, my mood, I wasn't having mood swings, my moods overall were a lot better. I was able to manage my emotions better, and because obviously when you're eating the right food, you're getting vitamins. And it was only when I switched that I realized the damage that I was actually doing to my body, both mentally and physically. So even if, obviously, still don't completely limit your food to eating healthy constantly, because there's no fun in that, and we all love a treat. But just maybe start by making healthier options. So say if you're choosing between a milkshake and a smoothie, you could maybe decide you'll have the smoothie that day. So it's just about having discipline in making healthier choices. Obviously everyone is entitled to do what they want to do. I'm just talking about things that have helped me that might be able to help other people. Prioritizing sleep, that is another thing. So sleep is so important. I feel like when you get your sleep, you instantly feel the next day more clear-minded, refreshed. When I don't get my 8 hours of sleep, I feel it in my mood. I can't think straight when I'm at work. I can't process things. I'm more snappy, so it's not good for anyone around me, including myself and other people. So having discipline as well in your career or studying can really, it can really improve them areas of your career. If you're studying for exams, even just setting 1 hour a day of focus work, if you aren't able to do 1 hour, even just 20 minutes. And if you just set the first few days, it will feel really hard. And like for me, every time I would try and study, I was always wanting to go on TikTok and just distracted by so much stuff. But I just had to force myself at least 20 minutes for the first few days, and then it was getting easier, and I was able to do 30, then 40, and then an hour. And overall this did benefit me because I was able to study. So it's really just trying to program your mind. The first few days, it's like you have to force yourself in a way, but then it will gradually feel better. So, and as time comes, having discipline for yourself, you are going to build that resilience naturally, and you will realize that you're getting in a better routine mentally and physically. And when you start seeing these improvements, it's like an achievement for yourself. Like you have decided to wake up early, you have decided to make better eating options, you've decided to go to the gym. That's something you've done, and that is a huge achievement. So when you look at the progress you've made, you instantly feel like you feel a lot of self-worth, and it is really good achievement if that's something that, you know, you've decided to change your life, not anyone else. So every time that you do decide to do something difficult that you don't usually do, you're training your mind to become stronger. So even just a run for 20 minutes, a walk for 20 minutes, if that's something you've never done before, after that run, you're going to feel so proud of yourself, and your mind will be like, you know what, I can do that. And then gradually you'll feel like you can do more and more and more. So you're building your mental strength. The more discipline you show, the more mentally strong you're going to be. So when you are building discipline, I think you should start small. Don't try and change everything at once, because if you wake up and you decide, I'm going to do this, I'm going to go for an hour run, I'm going to eat just veg today, I'm not going to eat any sugar. I personally I cannot cut out sugar. I know some people do, but I'm just saying, for example, don't rush into extreme goals, setting extreme goals for yourself. Take small steps. So you could maybe start with 10-minute walk, 10-minute run, 20-minute study, and gradually, because if you go into it with, I'm going to do an hour of this or this and that, you'll feel overwhelmed, and when you don't hit them targets that you've set for yourself, you will feel disappointment and you'll feel failure, even though you shouldn't, because you've set your goals way too high, way too soon. If you can do that, that is absolutely great, but if you can't, that is absolutely fine. It is small steps, and 10-minute walk or 20-minute study might not feel a lot to you, but that is still so much progress. So you could also plan your day the night before. So if you feel like when you wake up, you're like, where do I start? I want to get better, but I don't know where to start. The night before, you could set in your diary, okay, I'm going to wake up maybe between 7 and 8. So that gives you that hour gap. It's not like so if you don't wake up at dot on 7, it's fine. You've set yourself that hour gap. Then you could say, make coffee. Then I'm going to go for a 20-minute walk. Then when I come back, I'm going to do some study for 20 minutes, or I'm going to look for some jobs for 20 minutes, save some jobs that I want to apply for, read a book for 20 minutes, and then I'm going to do this. Then I'm going to go to work. And when you plan your day, it gives you structure. So you're not waking up feeling that overwhelming feeling of, where do I start? Because that can be, if you want to get better or want to start setting discipline but don't know where to start, it can be really frustrating. So you could try planning your day the night before, or say if you want to go to the gym in the morning, you could set out your gym wear the night before, so it's there ready in the morning, so it saves you time faffing around with it. And this might motivate you to stick to your promise and go to the gym. Try and wake up at the same time every day. So again, if you feel like you can't wake up dot on 7, maybe give you that hour between 7 and 8, because if there's days where you're waking up at 10, then 7, then 11, then your sleep pattern is, you're naturally not going to be able to fall asleep at the same time. If you're waking up between 7 and 8 every day, you'll probably naturally start to feel tired around 9:30, 10, and that gives you that 7 to 8 hours sleep. So you have time to wind down before bed, and you're also setting your body is recognizing that, okay, this is time to sleep, this is time to wake up, and it will just feel easier as the days go on. So, and yeah, sorry, I've just got some notes here. So when you build discipline, it's not about just deciding, making one big decision, I'm going to change my life today, this is going to be the day that I change absolutely everything. It's small steps over time. So these small steps, they might in the moment not feel like you might feel like 10 minutes, that's nothing, or 20-minute walk, that's nothing, but over time you're going to see these small improvements. everyone has to start somewhere. So yeah, and this is talking from someone who I've tried to stick to discipline myself, and I've seen the improvements in my life. A year ago I could only do like 20 minutes at the gym, and I was like, I'm finished. Now I do about an hour and a half, and that's took a year to be able to build that up. So it's not something that can happen overnight, but you just need to just have that belief in yourself, and even just starting somewhere, it will make such a difference. So thank you for watching. I hope this video resonated with at least one person. Again, if you have anything you would like me to talk about, please comment below, and thank you so much for watching.